Good morning, students. I hope you learned the first chapter sets good. Now we'll go for the second chapter, which is nothing but relations and functions. As you know, in this chapter name, there are two words. One is relation, the other one is function. See, these two words are both are nothing but extension of your set theory. So that's why if you understand sets properly, then it is easily you can understand relations, and also if you can understand sets and relations without any doubts, the functions will be easy. So most of the chapters are interlinked. These are the two examples of it. Now we'll directly we'll move into relations. When I move into relations, the first topic you'll get back is Cartesian product. As though it is not a part of a relation, but without this, we cannot discuss something called as a relations. So first we'll go for what is Cartesian product with its definition. If A and B are any two non-empty sets, then the Cartesian product of, usually it is read as A cross B. A cross B is nothing but Cartesian product of A and B. The Cartesian product of A and B is defined as set of all ordered pairs of elements from A and B. In some books, they would have been given from A to B. Both are actually, it's a, both you can write actually, right? It doesn't make any difference. What is most important here is three words. These three words are there. The first one is, it is set all ordered pair. A cross B is a set. That is on the one keyword. The next is all is there. I'll come back to that all part later. Then ordered pair. So it is not just pair you are taking ordered pair. Sir, what do you mean by ordered pair? Observe the mathematical definition here. A cross B is defined as, it is read like this. It is collections of all the elements which is in the form of open interval of A comma B. Right, open interval of A comma B, where A is from the first set A and B is from the second set B. Okay, where A is from the first set A and B is from the second set B. This is called as ordered pair. All the pairs should be in a proper order. Okay, A cross B means first element from the first set, second element from the second set. That is the meaning of it. Now, there is one more keyword I told you, it is all. That means it's, if you leave it of one pair also, which is in this order, that means what you written is not A cross B. Right? Now, I'll give this one definition of this one example so that you can understand better. So assume there is a set A equals 1, 2, 3 and B equals 3, 4. Now we can see both are non-empty sets. Okay. Now, what is A cross B? So first we'll choose the first element. What is the first element of A here? 1. For this element 1, you keep on pairing with the other elements of set B. So the first one I written 1 here. So what I can pair with? I can pair with 3. So that becomes an ordered pair. Okay. Now I should not repeat. You know, in set theory there is no repetitions. Now again 1 is there here. Now with this 1, I'll take this element 4. Now, is there any element which is not paired with 1? See, 3 is there, 4 is there, we are done with it. So that means for the set or the element 1, we are paired with all the elements of set B. No more elements of set B is left out. Then what is the option? You should go for the next element of set A. What is the next element of set A? 2. So this process I want each and every person to have it in your mind whenever you are writing A cross B, whether it is in the chapter relation or in the chapter functions. Make sure this. Next is again this 2, I'll map with 3, right, or 2 comma 3, then 2 comma 4. So again 2 is mapped with both the elements of set B, right, you have paired it. Now what you are supposed to do, what is the last element in the set A is left out? In the set A it is left out, it is 3, then 3 comma 3, then 3 comma 4. Now there is no element in the set A is left out, no element in the set B is left out. So what is A cross B for this given example? It is 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 4. This is the meaning of it. See, these are all pairs. They are not just pairs, they are ordered pairs. In all, what is the order of this? In all these pairs, the first element is from the set A and second element from the set B. Okay. Next, there is one more keyword. What is the keyword here? All. That means not even one element is missed out here. all the pairs are taken, that means A cross B. Otherwise, no. Okay. Now, I'll repeat once again the definition of A cross B. A cross B for any two non-empty sets is defined as the set of all ordered pairs of elements from A and B. Now, I just given the example also. It is, there are three elements in set A, you can see it out here, and there are two elements in set B. What is A cross B elements? It has six elements here, right? All these properties are discussed in the next slide, so that before you go for the sums, you have better and clarity with respect to properties. Or like this only it will work out, like this only it will work. In each, this one 1 comma 3 is the number, 1 comma 4. They are all called one and ordered pair. Okay. Now we'll go back to little detail about Cartesian product with respect to properties. So properties of Cartesian product. See, two ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and the corresponding second elements are also equal. If any one fails, that means the given ordered pair are not equal. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. Next, second one says, if there are P elements in set A and Q elements in set B, then there will be PQ elements in A cross P. That's why we call it as this as Cartesian product. It's almost number of elements is nothing but multiplication. In if you want to represent in numbers of cardinality of sets, n of A is equal to P and n of B is equal to Q. They can directly say n of A cross B is equal to PQ. That means number of elements in A cross B is PQ. Now, if A and B are non-empty sets, either A or B is an infinite set, so is A cross B. So, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು infinite set ಇದ್ರೆ A cross B is also an infinite set. Actually, there are varieties of definition you can take out from this. Right now, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಂತ ಇದು ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ನಾನು. ಅದೇನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ when you are doing sums, you'll come to know automatically. And this is one of the important things here. It's not that that pair you can take out only for two. You can take it for like how many ever which you want. Here, for example, they are taken A cross A cross A. That means they are taken the set A Cartesian product thrice. So the elements of this Cartesian product of thrice, it will be in the form of ordered triplet. That means three things. It will be in order. What is the order? Here it is the same set, it is there, so it doesn't make any difference. But still, if it is different also, it should make out the same order. It is A comma B comma C, where this A is from the set A and B is from set A, this C is from set A, because all are chosen as A. Okay. Usually in your syllabus they ask only this, right? But when you continue for this, they can ask you A cross B cross C, which is not there for in your syllabus actually. But they can ask you, like if you go for like little higher level, this one. Next, the fifth one. If A and B are into different sets, if A and B are in two different sets, A cross B is not equal to B cross A, right? I'll explain this one with respect to one sum. Okay. A cross B is kept in mind always. A cross B is always not equal to B cross A whenever A and B are different. Okay. Now we'll take out few sums, right? Which will be using the properties. If x by 3 plus 1, comma y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3, comma 1 by 3, find the values of x and y. I just will be using the first property, and first property andre ordered pair will be equal provided the first element should be equal to this first element and second element should be equal to second element. I am choosing the first element now. What is the first element here? X by 3 plus 1. Adu barkonde. What is the first element in this case? 5 by 3. Adu barkoli. X by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3. Throw this 1 to the right hand side. Plus 1 becomes minus. X by 3 is equal to 5 by 3 minus 1. Taking the LCM, it is 5 minus 3 divided by 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. It becomes 2 by 3. X by 3 is equal to 2 by 3. What is x equals? 3 get cancelled, left with x equals 2. So using the first one, you got x. Now choose the second. What is the second term here? Y minus 2 by 3. What is the second term here? 1 by 3. Y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. What is y equals? Again, transfer this minus 2 by 3 to that side. It becomes plus. It is 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. It is very denominator are same. Just we'll add up the numerator. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 by 3 is 1. So you got x equals 2 and y is equal to 1. These are the values of x and y. Okay. Now, this is what I said, the fifth property. If G equals 7, 8 and H equals 5, 4, 2, some two sets. Find G cross H and H cross G. First we'll take out G cross H. See, G cross H and the first element G L irbeku, second element H L irbeku. That is what, right? In maths, common sense makes a lot of difference, right? And common sense, common sense ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಆಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ 100% ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Now G cross H. So first element ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು G, second element ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು H ಇರಬೇಕು. First ಇದು 7 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So I choose 7 here and I'll keep on trying with all the combinations of H. So first one will be 7, 5, 7, 4, 7, 2. Next, once I done with all the elements of H, what I will do? I'll do the next one element 8, 8, 5, 8, 4, 8, 2. This is G cross H. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Now I want to find out H cross G. H cross G ಅಂದ್ರೆ H ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ G ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Now which element should come first? All the elements of H should come first. What about G? All the elements of G should come second. So ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು H, ಯಾವುದು 5 ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. This 5 I should pair with the G elements. So the first pair it will be like 5, 7 and next one will be 5, 8. I done with all the with 5 combination. Now I'll try with 4 combination. 4, 7, 4, 8. Next 2, 2, 7, 2, 8. You can see from each term here G cross H and H cross G, they are not same. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಇದೆ. So G cross H is not equal to H cross G, which they are not asked in this sum, but you should know it. For any two different sets, A cross B is never equal to B cross A. Okay. So this with respect to how will you find out for two sets, the A cross B option, B cross A option, or G cross H in this one, or H cross G. Now, see, once you understood those two, like the remaining all, it will be very easy, ma. Right? As I told you, you just use the definition properly. If A equals, set A equals 1, 2, set B equals 3, 4. Write A cross B. A cross B simple ಆಗಿ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು 4 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ A cross B ಅಂದ್ರೆ A ಇದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಬೇಕು ನಾವು. 1, 3 ಬರೀತೀರಾ, 1, 4 ಬರೀತೀರಾ. After writing 1, 3 and 1, 4, then you'll jump into the next. It is 2, 3, 2, 4. Then you confirm that neither you left out A elements, neither you left out B elements. That means all the elements of A and B are covered and it is in ordered pair. So that will be the A cross B. Now there is a second question. What is the second question says? How many subsets will A cross B have? And you have studied in the first chapter. If a set has n elements, the number of subset is 2 to the power of n. Now first check out how many elements it has. It is 4 elements are there, right? You can see 4 elements in set A cross B. They don't want number of this one elements in the A cross B. What they want? They want subset. So since there are 4 elements in A cross B, therefore there will be 2 to the power of 4. What is 2 to the power of 4? Which is equal to 16. 16 subsets of A cross B can be written. They want how many subsets? That's why I just written the number. If what are 16, you are supposed to write all the 16. Usually ಅದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ because it's all 2 mark question. Cartesian product ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು all the write all the subsets ಅಂದ್ರೆ it becomes 3, right? ಆ ತರ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆ ತರ ಅಂತ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. ಫೈನ್. Now if A equals 1, 2, 3 and B equals 3, 4 and C equals 4, 5, 6, find A cross of B intersection C. Second one, A cross B intersection of A cross C. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಚೆಕ್ ವೆದರ್ ಅದೇ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ, ರೈಟ್? ಅದನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನಾನು ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದೇ ತರ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಗೋ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ A cross of B intersection C ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. A ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸರಿ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರೆಡಿ A. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್? ವಿ ನೀಡ್ B intersection C. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಯರ್ ಆಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಥಿಯರಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಬಿ ಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಈಗ ಒಂಚೂರು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ B intersection C? B intersection C becomes 4 because this is 3, 4 and this is 4, 5, 6. The only element which is common is 4. So now we got two sets. One is A, the other one B intersection also ಗೊತ್ತು. ಏನದು? 4. A cross of B intersection C, just take out A element first. and this element next. Yeah, only one element there, right? It is 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. This flower bracket barbeko, adu miss agide. So A cross of B intersection C is 1, 4 and 2, 4 and 3, 4. You got the first one. Now you want the second one. Second one is A cross B intersection of A cross C. ಈಗ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ A cross B ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. So A is here, B is here. A cross B 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4 ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಳ್ತಾ ತರಬೇಕು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೀವು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, what is the other element here in the bracket here? A cross C. A cross T ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು A 1, 2, 3. What is C? 4, 5, 6. Again, if you take out like this, it is 1, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. ಅದು ಒಂದು. Next, start with 2. 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Next, start with 3. 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇನ್ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ದೇ ವೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಎನಿ ಮಿಸ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಿಸ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಪೇರ್. ಈಗ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ಈ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ? ಸಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೆಟ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಓದಿರ್ತೀರ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. 1, 3 ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ 1, 3 ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. 1, 4 ಯಾ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್, ಸೊ 1, 4 ಬರೀತೀರಾ. 2, 3 ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಬರೆಯಲ್ಲ. 2, 4 ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಬರೀತೀರಾ. 3, 3 ಇಲ್ಲ, ದೆನ್ 3, 4 ಇದೆ, ರೈಟ್. 3, 4 ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ದೆನ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಮೋರ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಟ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. See, both are equal. Not only for these three sets, for any three sets, right? When I say that any three sets, by default I meant non-empty sets. A cross of B intersection C is always equal to A cross B intersection of A cross C. Same thing holds good for union. Okay? ಅದನ್ನ ಸಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇದೇ ಟೈಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸೈಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಯೂನಿಯನ್. ಓಕೆ, now coming back to the next one. If A equals 1, 2, then find A cross A cross A, right? ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ A cross A ಬರ್ಕೊಂತೀರಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀರಾ 1, 2 1 ಸೆಟ್, ಮತ್ತೆ 1, 2 1, 2 ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ನಾವು ಇದೊಂದು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್, ಸಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಚೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಚೂಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ 1, ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ 1 ಇದು ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. ಅದು ಬೇರೆದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಜಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ E1 ಮತ್ತೆ E1 ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ದೆನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ವಿಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಔಟ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿ ಎನಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್, ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಲೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, 4 ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, 5 ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟ್. ನೌ 1, 1 ಇಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್? 1. ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ 1, 1. ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು 1 ಆಗೆ, ಇದು 1 ಆಗೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? 2 ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ 1, 1, 2 ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಇದು 1 ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು 1 ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗಿರೋದು ಎರಡೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್, ಐದರ್ E1 ಆರ್ E2. ಎರಡು ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ನಾವು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೆನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? E1 ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಂಪ್ ಇತ್ 2. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 1 ಅಂಡ್ E2 ಮತ್ತೆ E1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1, 2, 1. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1 with this 2 and with this 2. So it is 1, 2, 2. Basically what I'm trying to say for you people is, if you take out this one, okay, you should try with all ಇದೊಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, you should try with all combinations of this. So basically with starting with 1, what are the elements I got? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So these are the first, it starts with 1. Now there is no more elements left out trying with 1. Now the same thing you repeat with respect to 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ 1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 2 ಮತ್ತೆ 1 ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್, 1. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 2. ಸೊ ಇದು ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದು ಆಯ್ತು. ದೆನ್ ವಿತ್ 2 ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಚೂಸ್ 1, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು 1 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಎನಿ ರಿಪಿಟೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಈ 2 ಜೊತೆ ಈ 2 ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. ಸೊ 2, 2 ಆಯ್ತು. 2, 2 ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1. ಈ 2, 2, 2 1 ಬಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಕಿ, ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ಬರೀರಿ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ this 2 with this 2 and this 2, it is 2, 2, 2. And ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದಿರಬೇಕು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸಿ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟೂಲ್ ಇನ್ ಆನ್ಸರಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ನೀವು ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನೀವೇ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದಟ್, ಶೋ ದಟ್, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ 2 elements, right? A has 2 elements. It is 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 8 elements ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, right? 8 elements ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ what you have done is wrong or somewhere you went wrong. ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ. ಫೈನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, if A cross B is equal to, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ A cross B ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. They are supposed to find out, or they are asking you to find out A and B. If A cross B equals A comma X, A comma Y and B comma X and B comma Y, I'll tell you these two are the very easiest question and also very tricky questions, right? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಣ್ಣ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you can give tricky questions here also. It is A comma X, A comma Y, B comma X and B comma Y. Find A and B. Now it is A cross B. A cross B ಅಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. These first elements are all, they all belongs to the set A. Okay. And what all the second elements are there, no? They all belongs to set B. Now, how many elements are there in the given thing? In set A, we don't know how many are there. In set B, we don't know how many are there. But set A cross B, it is 4 are there. First, set A concentrate ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ A ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ A ಇದೆ, ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಬೇಡ, ಒಂದೇ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಮತ್ತೆ B ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಬೇರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಟೋಟಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗಿರೋದು 2 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್, A and B. ಸೆಟ್ A equals A, B. ಸೆಟ್ B ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು X ಇದೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ X ಇಲ್ಲ, Y ಇದೆ, ಎರಡು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್? X Y ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ವೆಯ್ಟ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆರ್ ರಾಂಗ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಯೆಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಸೈಡ್. ಬಟ್ A equals A, B, B equals X, B. This is 2 sets. This set has 2 numbers. This set has 2 numbers. How many elements A cross B will be having? 4. It is having 4. That means what I have written is right. That means you have verified your answer also, right? See, when a process you correct ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, almost you are ending up in verifying the answer, not just completing the answer. Okay. Coming back to, let A and B be any 2 sets such that n of A is equal to 3 and n of B is equal to 2. Right? Same ಇದು ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ ತರನೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್. If X, 1, Y, 2, Z, 1 are in A cross B. ಇಲ್ಲಿ the previous sum ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Full A cross B ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. They given all the elements of A cross B. Here they given only few elements of A cross B. Using that you are supposed to find out. Usually whenever they are given these things, they'll give minimum number of requirements which you need to solve the sum. Here 3 elements is more than enough for me to solve the sum, because n of A is 3. Find A and B. Now X, 1 is there in A cross B, Y, 2 is there in A cross B, Z, 1 is there in A cross B. That means what is understood? This X, Y, Z, that cannot be in the set B. It should be in only in set A. Yes or no? Right? X, Y, Z, they should be only in set A. Next ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇದೆ, 2 ಇದೆ, 1 ಇದೆ. So you know that in B there is only 2 elements. Which are the 2 elements? 1 is there and 2 is there. That's it. No more elements. B is equal to 1, 2. Okay. So if you have not understood these things properly, if you have not understood this one properly, you cannot answer this. Right? That's why it is very simple also and little tricky also. The Cartesian product of A cross A has 9 elements, among which are found as -1, 0 and 0, 1. Find the set A. Right? They are given A cross A, not the full set. They are given few elements of A cross A. As I said, minimum elements they are given, where you can find out the answer for A. Find the set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. See, the most important thing what you are supposed to observe here is, are they different sets or same sets? It is not A cross B. What is this? A cross A. That means it is the same set. Okay, it is the same set. Now, so there is nothing like this is first set, this is second set. Both are like same set A. So what are the different numbers you have? -1, 0. Again 0 is there, but it is not a different number. 0 is already repeated. So ignore it. What is the number here? 1. So minus 1, 0, 1. These are the 3 elements are there. Now what is given here? 9 elements. So if A cross A has 9 elements, it's our common sense says that A should be having only 3 elements. Exactly 3 elements. In mathematically saying it, A should have exactly 3 elements. And we are getting the 3 elements here. Which are the 3 elements? Minus 1 I am getting, 0 I am getting, and 1 is getting. So it's more than enough for me to declare the set A should contain in the form of minus 1, 0, 1. Now, they want the remaining elements. They don't want A cross A. But in order to write the remaining element, first you should know A cross A. So first we'll write out A cross A. Again, same way. You can take out this whole thing. Now, ಅದು ಮೂರು ಬರೆದ್ರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಈ ತರ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. -101 ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ -101 ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. See, first pair this number with this number only because it is A cross A. -1, -1, -1, 0, then -1, 1. So ಇದು ಮೂರು, these are the three which starts with -1. Now starts with 0. 0, don't start with 0 with respect to 0 only. When you take this number, always go to the first number. 0, -1, 0, 0, then 0, 1. These are the three numbers which starts with 0. Next, when you start again 1, again go back to the first number. It is 1, -1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. These are the 9 elements. Now, are they asked you find A cross A? No. What they asked you? Find the remaining elements of A cross A. Whichever the elements which is here, ignore those two, and write the remaining 7 elements. The remaining elements of A cross A is the given thing: -1, -1, -1, 1, 0, -1, 0, 0, 1, -1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So this is introduction to the chapter called relation and function. You should know that if you didn't understand Cartesian product, you cannot do the chapter relations. Keep it in your mind. Okay. So based on this, whatever I have done few sums today, I have given the assignment for today's class. It's all done sum only. Okay, what all I done, type of the sums I have covered. I want you, my students, to do it out these things, right? These are the 4 sums which I have given for you people to work it out, right? I want each and every person to answer this without seeing your class. Okay, or once you copied it, after that, just first try to answer this one, then refer your classer. If you still have like yourself a doubts, refer the classer, right? What you copied, then you'll have a better understanding. Then you can upload the thing. Okay, fine. With this assignment, we'll end up this class.